John chapter 18. When he had finished praying, Jesus lived with his disciples, and he crossed the Kidron Valley. On the other side there was a garden, and he and his disciples went into it. Now Judas, who betrayed Jesus, he knew the place because Jesus often met with his disciples there. So Judas came to the garden, guiding a detachment of soldiers and some officials from the chief priests and the Pharisees. They were carrying torches, lanterns, and weapons. Jesus, knowing all that was going on, asked, "Who is it that you want?" Jesus of Nazareth replied, "I am he." I am he, Jesus said. And Judas, the traitor, was standing there with his time. Now, when Jesus said, "I am he," they drew back and fell to the ground. Again he asked them, "Who is it that you want?" Jesus of Nazareth, they said. Jesus answered, "I told you that I am he. If you are looking for me, then let these men go." This happens so that the word he has spoken will be fulfilled. I have not lost one of those who you gave me. Then Simon Peter, who had a sword, drew it and struck the high priest's ear. The servant's name was Malchus. When Peter, Jesus commanded Peter, "Put your sword away. Shall I not drink the cup my Father has given me?" The detachment of soldiers, with its commander and the Jewish officials, arrested Jesus. They bound him and brought him first to Annas, who was the father-in-law of Caiaphas, the high priest of that year. Caiaphas was the one who had advised the Jewish leaders that it would be good if one man died for the people. Simon Peter and other disciples were following Jesus. Because his disciples was known to the high priest, he went with Jesus into the high priest's courtyard. But Peter had to wait outside the door. The other disciples, who was known to the high priest, came back and spoke to the servant girl on duty there and brought Peter in. "You are one of this man's disciple too, are you?" she asked. Peter replied, "I am not." It was cold, and the servants and the officials stood around the fire they had made to keep warm. Peter also was standing with them, warming himself. Meanwhile, the high priest questioned Jesus about his disciples and his teaching. "I have spoken openly to the world," Jesus replied. "I always taught in synagogues or the temple where the Jews came together. I said nothing in secret. Don't question me, as those who heard me. Surely they know what I have said." When Jesus said this, one of the officials nearby slapped him on the face. "Is this the way you speak to the high priest?" he demanded. If I said something wrong," Jesus replied, "testify as to what is wrong. But if I speak the truth, why did you strike me?" And Annas sent him bound to Caiaphas, the high priest. Meanwhile, Simon Peter was standing there warning himself. So they asked him, "You aren't one of his disciples too, are you?" He denied it, saying, "I am not." All the high priest servant was another man whose ear Peter had cut off, challenged him. Didn't I see you with him in the garden?" And Peter denied it, and it was the moment the rooster started to crow. The Jewish leaders took Jesus from Caiaphas, the place of Roman governor. But that was early morning, and to avoid ceremonial uncleanness, they did not tell the palace, because he wanted to be able to eat the Passover. So Pilate came out. "What charges are you bringing against this man? If you were not a criminal," they replied, "we would not have handed him over to you." Pilate said, "Take him yourselves and judge him by your own law, but you have no right to execute anyone," they objected. This took place to fulfill what Jesus had said about the kind of death he was going to die. Pilate went back inside the place, summoned Jesus and asked him, "Are you the king of the Jews? Is that your own idea?" Jesus said, "Or did others talk to you about me?" "Am I a Jew?" Pilate replied. "Your own people and chief priests handed you over to me. What is it that you have done?" Jesus said, "My kingdom is not of this world. If it were my servants who tried to prevent my arrest by the Jewish leaders, but now my kingdom is from another place. You are a king, then, Pilate, Jesus answered. You say that I am a king. In fact, the reason I was born and came to the world is to testify to the truth. Everyone on the side of truth listens to me. What is truth? Retorted Pilate. With this, he went outside. The Jews gathered there and said, I find no basis against him, but it is your custom for me to release to you one person at the time of Passover. Do you want me to release the king of the Jews? They shouted back, not him. Give us Barabbas. Now Barabbas had taken part in the uprising. Amen.